Episode 1 is there was this DJ and patent attorney. That DJ was air DJing back and forth. Do you remember that in his silhouette? Yeah. He's like air DJing, and then he's like, no, they didn't want to bring in like a DJ stand and hook it up. So I was just like pretending to DJ. Well, he got matched with the baddie blonde girl. You remember the baddie blonde girl dressed in Burberry? And she came up on here and she said, I don't want a broke man. That's it. That was her one condition for marriage. She said, I want a house that's like $1 million. And you know what? All the girly pops were like, you do you. Huh? The boys were not having it. The boys were 삐졌어. The boys said, oh.
And what do you bring to the table?
They were like really upset, except for the patent attorney. He pressed his buzzer for her. They went on a date in the back. I kind of love them. No, she's so crazy.
If they were matched last episode, are they starting over in this one?
Yeah. And I'm like,
so that okay, got it.
I'm like, so that meant nothing? So she goes to the back. She's yapping. And he comes out of it being like, I felt like this woman was eating me alive. I couldn't catch a break.
But he kind of likes it.
Loved every moment of it. He said, I loved every second of that. She is my queen. And I was like, I'm kind of liking this. Then there was the rapper and the fangirl who was fangirling so hard, but it was so sincere and it was so cute. And then she was like, I want a CEO boyfriend, and he was like, well, I guess you don't want me because I'm an rapper rapper. And then she was like, no, but if you're a rapper, you're kind of a CEO. Okay, they were really cute. And then the philosophical couple, do you remember them?
Oh yeah.
Where he was all like, he was in his feels. This man is in his feels. I feel like it takes a very specific type of woman to be able to handle a guy like this. It could not be me. Once he starts yapping about like the point of life, I'd be like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just here for the food. So I thought, okay, but she gets in there and she's like, I love Eastern. She loves
okay.
Confucius.
Yeah, and I'm confused.
Yes, exactly. Okay. So basically, that was in part 1. And now we're going into episode 2, which you guys were asking for weeks ago. But like, you know, life happens. So here we are now. Okay.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch has reached out to investigate a crime.
Evidence photos? Stop, you're kidding me.
Is your mind cinna swirling with possibilities?
Greetings, I know this is a weird message to receive, and I know I'm just a guy who works at Cinnamon Toast Crunch, writing to a stranger on the internet. But you seem reasonable. People trust you, which is why I need your help spreading the word about something that's hard to explain. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is, sorry, this is serious. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is eating itself. I work in the test kitchen and it's been happening for weeks now. The
What's
first sign,
itself?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Is eating itself?
Yeah, it says the first sign was chewing sounds at night. This is the CCTV camera. I'm writing to let you know about an unexpected development with one of our recent batches, batch 37. The cereal pieces began exhibiting unusual behavior. I know you won't believe this, but they started eating each other ravenously. Full on cereal carnage. What's happening right now?
This looks like a juicy scandal.
Wait, guys, there's literally evidence photos. I tried to stop them, but it was too late. This was all that was left. There's an eye. There's 2 eyes.
What?
Who's doing this?
Wait, I feel like I should have gloves on. There's footage. There's listen to the footage, and there's a spoon. I think this is the evidence spoon. Sorry.
Now solve it.
Okay, sorry.
Get to the bottom of this.
Okay, sorry. Wait, this is literally a regular Cinnamon Toast Crunch box.
Wait, they send you one?
Because it's eating itself, and we need to figure out who's eating the other cereal. Bro, it echoes.
Wait, but wouldn't it be that one that's eating everything else?
Oh my god, it has a face. It has a face. I mean, how do you know though? Like, you don't really have any evidence. It's all circumstantial. So this is from the person from the test kitchen, and they say it's all because Cinnamon Toast Crunch is so delicious, it can no longer resist itself. I sent you all the evidence I could find. You have a massive following. People listen to you. I need you to go public with this information. Show the world what's happening. We're running out of time. And cereal. Oh my god. It's up to me. And I need your help, guys.
What should I do?
Here's what I need you guys to do. I just have a feeling that something big is coming. And if you have seen anything strange in your cereal box lately, you need to document it. You need to capture the evidence. You need to tag me and at Cinnamon Toast Crunch because something's going on here.
I don't think you can eat that. Also, it says for your eyes only on the box now.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna play the audio evidence. And with that, go be a detective, tag me and Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I think that there should be a handful of questions that should be illegal to ask somebody. And I think this is one of them.
Who is your celebrity look-alike?
To ask someone a question like that, I think is freaking foul. If a producer of a reality dating show asked me that, they would never know a day of peace in their lives because I would hunt them down after this show and I would make their lives miserable. Who do you say? Who would you say is your celebrity look-alike? Yes.
Yeah, you gotta go for... you gotta go for
You gotta go for what? You gotta go for what?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch or something. Like, there's no way you're gonna...
Like, you cannot, okay? So these people, these contestants of the dating show, they're standing in front of a white wall. It looks like a mental asylum. And the producers, it's like gunpoint. Who's your celebrity look-alike? And one of the guys is like, I think I look like this singer named Roy Kim. And they put a picture of the singer Roy Kim. On top of that, they have him sing. Nobody know who lied to you. First of all, like I think, okay, I had him up on Google. I had Roy Kim up on Google. And then I had him and I said, if I go like this, I think I could see it. And they were like putting pictures of Roy Kim next to him and it was just, and then the next girl, she's listing off celebrities. They're popping up the pictures next to her. And I'm like, again, I can kind of see it, okay? But then the last person that they ask, this is the girl, the fan that went on the date with the rapper. I love her. She's so cute. And she's honestly very beautiful. But, however, the producers did her so dirty. She's like cheesing in front of the camera. And they're like, who's your celebrity look-alike? And she's like, I don't know why, but people say I look like IU. So all the other ones, the celebrities have popped up on the screen. They don't even put IU up on the screen. They put a sound effect. Dum. That's the sound effect. Dum. And then they move on.
They didn't put a photo.
No, they didn't put a photo of IU.
Is it because like they think everybody already know what IU looks like? Like it's just so far off?
It was like pretty far off. It was like a 1% IU resemblance. Maybe not even. Because like, girly, who lied? I feel like my mom told me I look like IU too before once in my life.
Damn.
Like, we can't listen to our parents. I know they mean well, but maybe they're not a good gauge. You know what this question reminds me of? Recently, I was talking to someone and they were reading a book. This is literally just uncalled questions. Who's your celebrity look-alike? I think should be illegal. If I were president of the United States, I would make that entire question fucking illegal, okay? But the second question I would make illegal, and I was so offended. Someone was reading a book and I was like trying to get out of my social anxiety and I was like, oh my God, what book are you reading? And they were like telling me what book they're reading. And then they look at me, they look up at me, analyze me. And I'm just like, oh, this is so cool. I'm making friends. And she goes,
Do you read?
but like she asked me in a way that was like, are you literate or not? And I was like, okay.
Also,
Yeah.
this is in the courthouse. The tea in that courtroom is crazy, y'all.
No, yeah, and then it was just like so crazy the way she analyzed my face and asked me. But the crazier part is it felt very genuine. It felt like she genuinely didn't know if I was literate. Now, on to the dating show. The girls are back in their chairs. There's still a few trains left, but the fact that it's in episode 2, you're like, these guys don't really matter. So I'm just gonna speed run. The next train that comes in is the doctor train. Everybody's pressing their buttons.
For the guys?
Yeah.
Oh, so there's still more guys.
There's still, it's like never ending. 2 doctors, you see their silhouettes. I would say there's nothing impressive going on, but the girls are clicking their buttons because the girl counselor is explaining to the viewers, this is the ultimate occupation. And you know what? I absolutely agree because every time I get sick, I think to myself, why the f do we not have a doctor in the family that I can just call and harass? And also, if you are the doctor in the family, please let me know about, on average, how many calls do you get from people just like asking you random medical advice? Because it's the way, like, you know, when you take Advil, you can just read the back of the label.
Yeah.
I don't. I call my sister. I won't even read it. She's like, it's on the back. And I'm like, no, you tell me. So one of the doctors, he says his marriage condition is that by the time he's 60 years old, he wants to sell fruit. Like, you know, those like fruit carts on the street in Seoul? He like wants to be part of that. And he says it's because when he was growing up,